Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to share with you certain aspects of money, finance, and opportunities. India is a country very resilient, and in the year 1960s, we had a shortage of food grains, and then we we had this green revolution, and then again after the Pokhran and there were sanctions. Then again, India bounced back, and India became nuclear power. And when P. Narasimha became the prime minister, and new economic reforms were initiated, and India became very it became a very there were so many startups, and so entrepreneurship started thriving. So India bounced back whenever we had challenges. In fact, crisis offered creative solutions and new opportunities. And now India is the fourth largest economy in the world. So these are all the strengths we have, and we are at the right time of uh, uh, in, uh, in the world, and more than 50% of the youth people are around 30 years of age. More than 50% of the youth are the people are there. So there is a lot of consumption, lots of opportunities, so lots of advantages we are having. So India is the rightly placed. So we are very strong in many aspects, and nobody can threaten us. So we are very strong, and we are brilliant, and lots of opportunities. Luckily, because of the Sri Narendra Modi ji, so third term, so we are doing good. We are very strong in many aspects. This is one aspect. Then secondly, uh, uh, we need to embrace technology. We have to embrace artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence is reshaping, and we need to embrace. And there are fears globally that technology can overtake the humans, but it's not in that way, because ultimately it's the humans who will control everything. And uh, and human creativity is very powerful. So ultimately the technology is servant to us, not the other way around. And we need to embrace technology, and we have to harness technology for social good. And we need to learn, unlearn, and relearn. And when we look at money and finance, there are so many startups, and Perplexity is the company which is where the youngest billionaire is uh, from India, Arvind Srinivas. So lots of opportunities, and there are so many billionaires in India, but there is a gap between the rich and poor. So this is one challenge. So like that, we have both opportunities and threats, and so we have to minimize threats, and we have to leverage the opportunities. So these are all the basic aspects. Then again, when I talk about money and finance, uh, we have to focus on real estate, and we have to focus on FD, and we have to focus on gold. These are all the basic things. Apart from that, we should focus on equity, and equity means you can invest money through mutual funds. Mutual funds are the indirect way of putting into stock market. Then again, currently the gold was going up. Now there is a correction, and globally the markets are overheated. So then there will be a bubble which will burst at any time, whether it is a share market or global market or mm, uh, we are going in a direction where the bubble can burst at any time, and so there will be correction. So we have to very careful, and currently gold was shooting up, then again there is a correction. So things are changing very fast, so we need to embrace uh, disruption, especially after the COVID. Things have changed globally, and we need to embrace vulnerability. We have to embrace disruption. So we have to embrace change. The only thing is constant in this world. Change is the only thing that is constant in this world. So we have to change with the changing technologies, and the technology is growing rapidly, and it's very difficult to predict what happens to the next level, and AI is also a very challenge. So we have to we can't predict how AI will go, but definitely things are changing, and there will be layoffs, and we will be losing some jobs, but again we will have some creative opportunities. Around 40 years back, when computers were introduced, and the people were scared about computers, but then we gradually adapted, and we got more opportunities. Similarly, because of the AI, and there will be more opportunities and more employment opportunities, and so we have to be very positive about technology. We have to harness in such a way that we can add value and impact. So let me share with you my challenge, that sometimes I'm stammering because I had a brain stroke in the year 2021, and this is the challenge, and please empathize with me, and I request you to consider subscribing to my channel and sharing with your networks, because sharing is caring. With gratitude.